The founder of a U.S.-based consulting firm in charge of South Korea's oil exploration project today held a press conference to answer some questions that it faces. He stated that the basin off the country's east coast held high potential for oil and gas, citing the presence of key elements. Our trade correspondent Moon Hye-ryeon reports.
During a press briefing on Friday, Vitor Abreu, the founder of and current advisor at ACT-Geo, explained that the firm was contracted by the state-run Korea National Oil Corporation last year, after discovering that a sink had 2 of the 4 elements needed for the presence of fossil fuels, one being sand to create a porous environment for oil to accumulate in a reservoir, and the second being mud to trap the oil called a seal. The basin had 3 wells that had previously been drilled by KNOC in 2012, 2015 and 2021, 2 in cooperation with an independent Australian petroleum exploration company. Abreu said that in identifying why these 3 wells failed to procure results, ACT-Geo was able to identify the presence of all 4 elements in the basin.
Because we have the wells, we actually prove the existence of the 4 main elements of the petroleum systems in this basin.
He further explained that there were 7 prospects that could lead up to 14 billion barrels of natural gas and oil, and the estimated likelihood of successfully drilling in these locations was 20%. This means that for every 5 of these locations drilled, 1 of them is likely to yield results. According to Abreu, this possibility is higher than the average for similar frontier basins.
And the only way to test that now is for drilling. The prospects are ready to drill. They show all the elements. There's still risk, but it's unsolvable risk at this point. So the only way to unrisk it is by drilling.
And that's just for now, claiming that they could potentially find more drilling sites that could yield economic quantities of hydrocarbons. Responding to questions about his firm's headquarters being registered at a residential home and the small number of workers causing concerns over the reliability of results, he said that while the firm was registered to a residential home, its teams were spread around the world, which is why there has been no need for one specific office. He claimed that ACT-Geo has teams in New Zealand, Brazil, Mexico, Switzerland, Houston, and that a new branch has recently opened in London. Moon Hye-ryeon, Arirang News.